Hello, my name is Amr Yasin. This is a video submission for listening assignment pictures at an exhibition. Um, the two recordings that I'm gonna be looking at are the first one is the piano performance. It is by Alice Sarah Ott. Um, It was recorded at, it's a live performance, recorded at the Weir Beer Festival on July 27th, 2012. Um, yeah, and the second one is an orchestra. Um, it is performed by the Leipzig Gwanda House Orchestra, and the conductor is Kurt Mazur, and that is in Germany, and the piano one is in Switzerland. Um, so out of the two, which ones I like the most? Um, I like the orchestra with Kurt Mazur as the conductor. Uh, that sounds to me perhaps my taste hasn't developed too well, but that to me sounds like more grandeur. There's because there's so much timbre, different types of timbres, different instruments. You can really hear the piece much better because there's so much going on in there, and it's so you know it's quite complex, what the music is trying to express, that if you were played it on one instrument, it's too mono. It needs more timbre to express different things to it. There's no girth to it. It's very narrow on the piano, which makes it a little bit difficult to understand what's going on in the music. Versus when you have the whole orchestra, you can tell, oh, there's violins and um, different instruments, horns and percussion. It takes takes the music pictures at a exhibition to another level where you can understand what's going on and what's just trying to express the moods and the tones, not the tones, can tell. I guess it's just expressing itself much better. Um, like I can play a piece from here. So this one is the Alice Ott one. This is towards like the end, just before you reach the Great Gate of Cav. So this is a good example to show what I'm talking about. I mean, this pianist, Alice Sarah Ott, she's really, really amazing. But for me to understand what's going on in the music, just on the piano, makes it quite difficult to understand what's going on. It's amazing how fast she plays and how well she plays it. But yeah, here's the piece anyway. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted or anything on this, but I'll try to do it quick. So this is gonna be the tension part. There's the release. And it's grandeur, you know? I mean, you get the idea. It's grandeur, but now it's all on the piano. But now listen to the orchestra. You got that meat right there, skirt, you know. Those slower frequencies, you know. You got the aggressiveness, you know. There's the release, and it's grandeur. It's the grand architecture. You can really feel it. You know, you can tell that it's like a grand architecture. There's a climax to it. Really well, you know. Yeah, I mean, you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. So that's what I really like in the orchestra. The other thing is, so it's called Pictures at an Exhibition. I can't remember the artist name, but the Mazarsky who wrote it, who was inspired by another artist who was a painter. He saw those paintings and he wrote music according to those pieces. So it does feel like when you're at a section of the music and it switches to another one, it switches really well, but it feels like a different world. Like we're at a different story, and there's different stories to on the whole entire 40 minutes. So in the orchestra, you can really tell what's going on. On the piano, it took me a while because I didn't know when I was listening to it. It took me a while to understand what's going on. I was very confused, and then I think halfway through I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. But the orchestra, it's more that's easier to tell what's going on. It's you can understand it right away. I think this sounds better in the orchestra. More expressive. I just like it better. It's just one of those things. Sometimes on the piano it sounds quite good as well, but for this, the orchestra I think sounds better.